want to be there. I want to see this. Just go start streaming. Yes. I want to be there. I want to see this. Yes. Just go start streaming. Yes. Just go start streaming.
Majma! It is kind of funny to have that be the song that was playing right before stream started. But yes, who is ready to see more modeling and stuff today? Because we're going to be continuing working on Tanny's avatar. I don't know how far we're going to get today. Because we did get like very, very far in the hair before. So we should be able to finish up the like sprinkles and stuff. Wait, do I even have the thingy? Hi Nashi and hi Silver. Yes. Glad to have you both here. And I saw there was an Eternal earlier who licked me as a lobster. Hi Eternal. And hi White Hatter. But yes, where is the Tanny reference that we had up before? Did I remove it? No, I didn't. It's there it is. Okay. So that's what I mean with the sprinkles and the frosting on the hair. I am not a car! There we go, hydrated. So I think first thing we're gonna do is the sprinkles and stuff. There are little bits of red on top of the frosting, and those are sprinkles. They're a little bit hard to see in that reference, but they are there. And then, I don't know if we're gonna, well, I know we still have to rig the hair. We haven't done that. No, they are not leaves. Though it would be cool to envision them as little leaves. That might sell the maple part more. I'll have to see if Tanny pops into chat and we'll ask which they want to do. But we can definitely add those, rig the hair, and then I don't know whether we're going to swap to texturing or if we're going to work on the outfit. I don't know yet. We will see how we feel. But first thing we need to do is the hair that we were working on. So if we expand the Tanny hair, we have these ones. I think we need to merge. This one should be back. Actually, we probably just need to merge all of these at this point. There we go. Object join. Oh, though, do I want to join yet? No, I don't want to join yet. I want to rig before I join. But I can join that one and that one. Because those two aren't going to have a problem together. So now we have the bangs, the back, and the pigtails, which should make rigging easier when we do that later. And then we're going to need to add... Do we want to do it as a curve? We could try it as a curve. I've not done a curve in a bit. So we'll do curve. Where is that stuck that? Add that to that one. Drag that into the hair. Now the question is, how do we actually... Yeah, curve very well might be. I have just not done a curve in a hot minute. So that's why I'm like, I don't know on that one. But it looks like we need this to start over here. Should be there-ish. We should be able to extrude on the curve. Floofy tail? We do have a floofy tail, which we also need to add that same frosting to the tail, which is going to be tricky as well. But we're gonna figure out how to do it on the head first, and then we'll copy whatever method we do on the tail. Because, hang on, if I scoot the Tanny reference, you can see on the tail, it has the same little frosting pattern. So that's what we're gonna try and do. So if we expand the radius, no. How do you... I've realized that I don't actually know how you do a curve. That might hinder things a little bit. No. So at least get these at the start and end, and then we'll figure out how you change the angle and stuff. 'Cause this one should end over here on the front of the hair. I have not used curves in I don't even know how long. I originally tried to do some hair stuff with the curves, but then I found that doing it as just a mesh was significantly easier for me. And Alt F4 is definitely not it. So I need that to rotate up, move that down. Bring that forward a bit. And then, is there a split that this has? No, that has a randomize. It's extrude. Okay, I'm remembering a thing now. Hang on, I'm vaguely remembering a thing. So if I delete these, there should be a way to actually just straight draw on here, if I remember, which might be the better method. Because you can do the frickin' squiggle thing, but obviously that's not going to work at this angle. There's a way to get it to hug the actual mesh that already exists, which is what I want to do. So if we add a modifier of, what is it? Something wrap, wasn't it? Or shrink wrap, that one. Target is on that one. Nearest surface point should do it. And then, so we want the swirl to go from here, back that way, and there. No, that didn't do it at all. That's odd. Huh. Why not? Why did that not work? Oh, it does work. It does work. It's just a little bit odd about it, because it does follow that now. I don't know if that's actually gonna work, though. Move that up. Yesn't is basically what I'm feeling on this now. Let's see what we can do with that. And then thickening it. How do I even thicken it though? I've forgotten that much is the crazy bit. I know I can change the radius, but I don't think that helps here because it doesn't have the thing. I essentially need to have it actually go to a 3D mesh. Am I forgetting a step on how to use a curve? No, not that. Let's look at this and see. Let's see what this does. Where is it? Oh, is there a setting over there I forgot? There it is, this one. And then not bevel. Where's thickness? Let me look back at the thing again. Okay, it is the bevel one. Alright, so that does... I need to turn off the modifier, I think. Okay, so that does look more accurate. Actually, wait. What if we apply before I do the thing? Have fun, false. So remove that. Can I not apply this? That's weird. Okay, apparently shrink wrap just doesn't work. Alright, we'll remove that one. We'll swap it to just manually doing it. So go as low resolution as possible, fill the caps, and then probably change this to 0.05, like half. That looks a bit more accurate. And then now to try and actually line things up. This might take a little bit of tweaking to get right though. But at least the greater control should help us in the long run. And this does actually work now, so we can shrink that down. And then continue moving the other ones.
There are many types of monsters in this world. Monsters who will not show themselves and cause trouble. Monsters who abduct children. Monsters who devour dreams.
I think something like that for that one. Take that down a little bit.
Lying monsters are a real nuisance. They are much more cunning than other monsters.
Move that down. Maybe even over a bit. Get some of that curve back. Oh, garlic bread and cheese dip does sound very good right now. Though I could just go for the garlic bread, forget the cheese dip. There we go. Yeah, that's coming together. Ooh, chips and salsa does sound good too. I just had pizza and popcorn. That was my dinner. Pizza, popcorn, and chocolate covered raspberries. Bring that down. Tilt that way, I think. There we go. That should help a bit. So interesting to see like the rest of the normals shift as things move around. this right. Hi, Lemon. How you? I think like that way, that. There we go. I think that helped. I think you just want cheese and bread at this point, Eternal. Which I'm not saying you're wrong. But you've listed both garlic bread and just cheese sticks. And then drag this one in. Down. Over. And then twist that out. Should work. Where have I gone a little bit wrong on this? I think that one needs to rotate that way. This one needs to come out that way. And then this one needs to go in. And probably over here. Why are you cheesing me? I suppose that one was more like that. Move that one out. And then rotate that, should help. Does that curve more naturally? Lower that. That needs to curve more smoothly. And then this one we should be able to shrink down. Yesn't. It's not quite what we had. It kind of works. Hi Duck, how you? And hi Digger. Welcome back. And how is mobile Minecraft Lemonade? I've never actually tried it on mobile. I got booped. Creative is very fun. And yeah, I imagine that kind of stuff would heat your phone pretty quickly. I think the hardest part is getting this smooth. Actually, can I dissolve this vertice? Yeah, there we go. That makes it smoother. I need to do that more. And that one should be like to there. Oh, that does sound frustrating. Does it at least save your progress when it does that? Oof, that's the worst. Is there any more that I need to remove? I feel like this one. Over to see. Take that out more. And then get that one. Silver to see. I'm getting all the boops today. Oh, head pat. Oh, head pat done. Box. Ow! You bumped my head so hard it went through the box. Pull that out further. And then that one needs up. Just this edge that feels like it needs tweaking now, I feel like. Do it like that. Yeah, that helps a lot. So now it's just this one that is too far out. Maybe scale that up a bit. There we go. I think that works. Let me hydrate. Oh, I've actually realized what I did wrong. Because this goes out too far. These both should actually move in to like halfway. That's because we probably only actually need one of these. Dissolve vertice there. Scale that down. Rotate to pull that back. Take it there. Curve that better. Take that down a bit. That one as well, I think. Get that feel more like it's draped over the top of the head. Hi, Moon! It has been a while. How have you been? I feel like I need to smooth that side, which requires curving that like that. There we go. So that one's better, and then this one can actually move up to its rightful place up here. There we go. Getting somewhere. Oh, you learned the Greek alphabet? Very nice. And no, Tide Pods are not flavored. You should not eat Tide Pods. I think rotate that a bit more. There we go. I think that's more in line with the reference now. Which I suppose I don't really have to super hold to the reference, given that I'm the one that made the reference, but it's still good. I mean, I don't know. It's technically against the no other languages, but if it's just like a reference card of letter and match or something, I guess. Of course you will, Eternal. And no Mango Jewel Pod either. I think I need to lower this one. Yeah, that feels more solidly on the head. Maybe lower that one too? Yeah. And then that's also feeling like it's coming off the head. It's one of the tricks of trying to get this to feel like it's actually physically there. Let's twist it around that one, I think. There we go. Something still feels off with this upper section. I think this needs to come out more. Oh, and then down a bit. I think that works. You have waffles but no plate? I mean, congrats on the waffles, I guess? And Moon, there is always the showcase section of the Discord too. That might be the better place for it. Alright, so we want curve. How do you convert a curve to a mesh again? Object, convert, mesh. There we go. And now that is properly made the curve for it. I don't know if I want... Let's try seeing if we can get some of the poly count down, because that is 800 triangles in that alone, which I don't entirely like. You're not in the Discord yet? Well, then I recommend joining the Discord. There's a link to the Discord. Let's see. What can we start cutting down on? I think that one, that one, that one, probably that one. Like, even if we just do a half on some of these, if we dissolve edges, it makes it a little bit more, like, sharp, but it should be fine. Leave those there. Do that one, that one, that one. dissolve those edges. That should trim it down a little bit. And then I think, oh, but those do have that way. Let's see. I think you. Is that one needed? Not really. Oops. That line's definitely needed. That one, that one, that one. Edge, dissolve edges. Yeah, that's not too much cut on that one. I think that one there, that one. Those three can be dissolved. It does make that corner a little sharp. So maybe, I think that corner was a little sharp to begin with though. I know that one and that one seemed like they could be dissolved. Yeah, we'll just keep that extra one there. And then maybe that one. Then that one there. That one. Most of that curve is kind of needed. Next, smoothest point would probably be there, there, that one, start there, then I think every other from like there should cut it. This one we might need to scoot a little bit to help even that. Yeah, that's not too bad. And then also grabbing that face, we have proportional editing on. Oh, are those not connected? Merge. Merge by distance. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we're just some random stray extra faces for some reason. There we go. That helps. Put it as other. Because I do believe that language stuff would probably be an other in this case. There we go. What if we also do a vertex smooth vertices? Just a little bit. Could actually do like to there and then do an alt scale back up. And was it not scale? Oh wait, because I'm on object mode. So drag that back up. Oh, the other question is, do we want it to be even all the way through? Because we can shrink some areas. Let me do that point, maybe even up there. Actually, no, not there. So if we do an alt scale there, have that grow. Now we can have more dynamic, where it's around the curves that it gets thicker. I do think we do actually want that one after all. Just to have it affect less. Think that might work? Because people felt like murdering you? I don't really know what to say there. let me hide the hair for a second so we can grab all of those, merge at center. Do the same on this end. And then if we do select, have that grow a little bit. Probably 3 is enough on both. Vertex, smooth vertices. Maybe not. So if we grab those, that one, shift that one. There we go. So we need it to taper a little bit cleaner. And then do the same on this one. There we go. Now if we show the hair again, yeah, that came out pretty good. And then let me look at the showcase. Very cool, very cool. Murder is a command because it got requested at some point. we do have a request commands feature in the both the Twitch point redeem and the Discord cat token shop has the same one. So that way, regardless of whether you are on Twitch or not, you can get it. Well, now you know what it is. It generally functions by just putting in what kind of request you want. Like, say you want a hug command, which already exists, but if you say you want hug, then I will go and make something that does a hug and has silly responses. You can generally suggest, like, a little bit of, like, what kind of thing you're looking for, but you don't get to come up with the command fully. Though I also haven't had anyone try and come up with the command fully, so I don't know how I feel about that, actually. You have too much power? Oh, the cursed cat happens quite often. That's one of the shapeshifts that Eternal loves doing. There we go. So now I need to do the little hair clips and the sprinkles, which I am now realizing I've never fully followed the donut tutorial. I don't know how you're actually supposed to do sprinkles, and I don't know whether this is a go look up the donut tutorial moment, or if I'm just gonna do it the hard way. I assume that link was supposed to be the Twitch link. It censors all links. The only ones that are allowed to put links in my chat are moderators, essentially. Hating. Nah. That is the Twitch chat just set up to try and protect people from people spamming sus links. Because there are quite a number of those on Twitch. That's one of the reasons why I encourage people to post things to the Discord, because that is at least one little bar that they have to jump through, and it blocks most of the troublemakers. I do have a cat. I have a cat named Cat. I was not the one who named Cat. My boyfriend named Cat. And my boyfriend had Cat before he met me. So it was funny. Yeah, bots are very crazy. Object set origin, nope. Set origin to geometry. There we go. So this is frosting. Maybe we want to go do the frosting on the tail before we carry on, so that I don't forget how to do the curve. Cause I might forget. It's me. So we will add tanny ears. This one needs add a curve. That's entirely up to you, Lemonade. What are you interested in doing that you want to share with others? Yes, 2k points is add a command on Twitch. On the Discord, cat tokens are earned much more slowly, so it has a different price. What was the price on the Twitch or on the Discord side? Request a command is 10 tokens on the Discord side. Which you get tokens by either being nice in the Discord and helping people, or by, like, submitting clips to the various job things that I have in there. The cat calls is a section. Alright, so we'll get rid of that one. Delete vertices. So the helping people is in the Discord. So basically, anytime someone has a question, if you're able to jump in and help give them an answer, you will get cat tokens as long as I spot it. And if I don't spot it, there's a section in the cat calls for pointing out when someone has done it and I've missed it. And yes, Tanny's tail is very long. Here, let me scoot the reference a little bit. I will rotate it and move up. And you can see Tanny's tail, like, curves back around. It's very darn long. So there we go. We'll stick Tanny back down in that corner. So then I want to do pen. Actually, why did I scoot that back down? I need to see the tail until I'm done with it. Though I've not given myself a very good reference for the tail, to say the least. Because it essentially is just curved there and squiggle. It's probably even not quite right. Because it's left, right, left, right, left, right. So, basically 3. It is in fact a reference. I try and keep references on the side whenever I'm working on someone's thing. There we go. It's an easy thing to miss when you're not thinking about it. Probably something like that. Drag that down and over. I don't know if that's enough or not. We had this at like 0.005, right? Yeah, it's something like that. What am I messing up? Tail end needs to be as big as the waist and less pointy. It probably should be a bit fluffier, shouldn't it? so we'll scoot that back up for a second. Grab the tail. Probably start from that one, do an alt scale. Oh wait, I need that turned up. Probably about there. And then these definitely need to get shifted around. I forgot that the proportional editing will affect those too. Oh, yes, we do have a Fred. Oh, and nope, no Frank. Not enough. The problem right now is getting the reference in a good spot. Oh, and there's a Frank. I will scoot the reference over more. I am not a car! My day's been alright. I've been at day job, which isn't the greatest, but not terrible day as far as day job days go. Lift that a bit more. I am in fact not a car. Hydrating. 1, 2. Why am I getting hit with ducks? No, it's not a car wash, because I'm not a car! I need that to curve more like that. Not a car. Ah! Come on, up. Lift. Why does it fight me? Hang on, has that swapped again? That has shifted again. That should be like there. We'll see if that helps. Maybe I'll be able to lift the next box easier. Yeah, it is a little bit crazy. Maybe pull that down a little bit. I feel like I'm fighting this. I feel like that's at least alright. but I'm not getting this one to curve as much as I want it to. Maybe I need a subdivide between these two? Curve. Segments. Subdivide. There we go. So now that I've got a subdivide in here, I should... Yep, there we go. Now I can get that to curve up more. Pretty early in Gen 4. I believe I was in the series sometime within the start of Season 1. Yes, My Little Pony. That one. Okay. Nice. I don't remember the exact year, but I was in it for a while. I think it was only after I was in college and started working as a resident advisor that I was more, like, properly in the, like, community and stuff. But that was because there was actually a My Little Pony club at my college, which was kind of funny. And I remembered hearing about it and specifically noticed that one of my residents liked it as well and were, like, worried about finding friends and stuff. So I was like, you know what? I will go to this club with you, because I also like the show. So we will find friends together. And that helped them adjust quite a bit, I feel like. So I was quite happy. Here we go. Drag this one out. Maybe this one needs to move more to that side. Yeah. It's always nice when you can find people who are into the same things as you. Ooh, good luck at college. Though I do recommend being careful about what kind of life events you share online. Because I specifically do not allow people to state their ages in my chats and such, as a way to help those that are minors and stuff hide among as, like, anonymous and protect themselves. So do be careful of stating things that give away your age as well as just flat out stating your age. That said, college is something that people can start at any stage of life, so that's why that one is a softer warning than opposed to someone stating, frickin', what's a good example of one that is just not okay? I mean, stating age, of course. Like freshman finals or something, though I suppose even then, that does also, like, freshmen in college versus freshmen in high school. It's basically just to be careful. And yeah, you can obfuscate your age by just flat out lying too. That is another option. It's not generally advised to lie, but there are times where it is pretty darn useful. Is that how we want that swirl to go? In moderation, there are times when you should lie on the internet. But it's one of those, you have to be careful and you have to figure out what is your own gauge and where do you put your own trustworthiness. Because that's at the end of the day what you're risking with lying. So if it is you are lying in order to protect yourself, go for it. I think we'll add another subdivide there. feel like this one needs to come out further. Maybe even bend up more. Yes. Privacy is certainly something to keep in mind on the internet, because no one else will protect your privacy. That one scale out a bit more, I think. Kind of works, kind of doesn't. Yeah, don't post your IP. That is not recommended. I think that needs to go up more that way. This is tricky. A model of me in a box? I mean, I have pictures of me in boxes. Like, hang on, do I have one ready? Because I feel like there was one that I took not that long ago. Yeah? Because I do photography and VR chat a lot. So I've got all kinds of pictures of myself in various situations. I just need to track down one of the ones of me in a box. I guess it was quite a while ago. I've already gone several months back and I haven't found it yet. When was it? When was it? I think it was even before this. Oh, no, maybe it wasn't. No, it was before that one. I think it was like the month before this, would be my guess. I certainly like VR chat. It's a bit hard to just jump into, I feel like. It certainly feels like one of those ones that you need someone to kind of guide you into the proper communities in it. Here we go. Let's see if I can plot this down. Oops, bit big. There we go. So yes, me in a box. And here, let me move that so that the people on vertical can see that as well. If I stick that right there. There we go. So yes, now everyone can see cat in a box. But yeah, it is one of the many photos I've taken in VR chat. That one was actually in a, I think that was in one of the Portal 2 maps. Someone took the map for neurotoxin. The neurotoxin, when you like break that thing, that's the same map. It is straight from Portal. So you have Portal Cat in a box in a Portal map. I don't think you could get more on point than that one. Not unless you had like blue and orange lights everywhere or something. But yeah, one of the things that I do want to do again sometime soon. I have not settled on a date or like anything behind it, but I do want to do another VR chat community night thing. So if you want an intro to VR chat and you want to have it be in a community that you're already like kind of familiar with, just come by that. Aperture overload. E. I think bending it that way actually should help. Yes, it does. Yes, I will make sure to put it through the Discord so as many people can join in as possible once I settle on when and what we're doing. I think last time we did a Never Have I Ever world, which was quite fun. So maybe we'll do that again? Though I could also do a, like, photo session. I've been debating on working in a photo session with the community. That might be fun. That or, like, world hopping. World hopping would be a good intro for joining VR chat, too. I think like that. Yeah, that has helped a little bit. It kind of messed up on that side, though. Does complicate it a little bit. Like that, maybe? That one needs to come down. There we go. Maybe even shrink that a little bit. Yeah. I think that looks a lot better. Do I want to do anything else with that? Taper the edges now. Could actually just taper these as well with that. So that looks a little bit more like frosting. Oh yeah, the one where I was like curled up in the middle of the black hole. I'm not surprised that one is a little bit laggy with that. And that's fair, Lemonade. Voice mod can be a little bit tricky. I think that needs to curve up more. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, VR chat is not, it's not always the best optimized, especially when you get in like public instances and stuff. I typically try and keep, heck, the model I'm in right now is actually a medium quality avatar on VR chat, because it's one of the ones that I specifically designed to be at least a little bit optimized for when I'm in public worlds. Whereas, like, my construction avatar, no, that one is very poor. That one is... that one is very silly, because I can actually build a whole tree house with it. Technically, but also no. Because, meta standalone stuff, the quest applicable stuff has to be better optimized. But the standalone is just worse to the point that anything that would be like decently optimized for a PC is like basically very poor on Quest by default. I don't know what the RAM suggested for VR chat is. You'll have to look on their website for that. Now this is bugging me slightly. I think this needs to move. There we go. That looks better, I think. Maybe rotate that way? Yeah, that's it. That's the ticket. Alright, so we will convert this object to a mesh now. Convert mesh. And then, ooh. I forgot to change the quality of that. Because we need to reduce the resolution on that. Object. Convert. Mesh. I think that's better. And then now we go through and remove any extra stuff we don't need. Actually, wait, no, that's still too high of quality. Why? There we go. Resolution 0 is what we want to make this as low poly as possible. Convert, mesh, there we go. That should work better. And now we select these for points, merge at center. Do the same on this end. And then we got that on. Yep. Scale. Bring that down. Why are you trying to make me sneeze? Head pat. Oh, but yes, I do commission models for VRChat. This is technically one of them, but it's Tanny's is not one I'm charging for in the traditional sense, is how I'm gonna phrase it. Tanny has managed to secure a special deal, essentially. That one, that one. Tanny isn't a tan-E. No, Tanny is not a tan-E. Yep, that's fine. That one. I think that one actually can work. Heck, most of these should be able to be removed. Edges, there we go. And then grab that point. Oh no, not that point, that point. If we tug that, that should get that lined up a little bit better on that. Tanny is just not tan. Tanny is not... Tanny is more of an indoor cat than I am, and they're not a cat. Oop, not that one. I think dissolving those should be fine. Yep. That reduced it a little bit, but nothing terrible. That's good. I think tug that one in. There we go. Oh yeah, it is getting cold. I definitely recommend people stay warm. Tanny is a tanuki. Specifically a maple cookie tanuki. I think we'll smooth out that a little bit. There we go. I got that smoothed. I don't think I can cut much from here. Actually, no. Maybe there? Yeah, that one can be dissolved without much issue. Maybe that one as well. Silver, generally that information means that you should make sure that you're stocked up on groceries and stuff. No, her tail is not a corn dog. It's one of those funny things of, in order to make sure that regardless of which way it sways, it looks good, you want it to be as straight as possible, and then rely on the physics for making the tails actually move. And yes, Silver, this is why I'm E-mom to a lot of people. I've got my groceries coming tomorrow. How do we want to tweak this section now? I think that one, like every other one on this one can probably be removed. To there, I think. There we go. It's not too bad. I hope you are set too. I think dissolving that edge and then scooting these should help.
There are many types of monsters in this world.
Scoot
Monsters who will not
that
show
to smooth
themselves
it.
and cause trouble. Monsters who abduct children. Monsters who devour dreams. Monsters who suck blood. And monsters who always tell lies.
There we go.
Monsters are a real nuisance.
I think
They are
that
much more
works.
common than other monsters.
And then if we do add modifier, data transfer from the cat for text data, nearest face interpolated, vertex groups generate data, that one, and then add the armature modifier and pull in the cat armature, or armature Tanuki should do it. Alright. So now, if we show that one, have that one selected, select those two, object weight paint mode. Now this should follow the tail. Yes. That looks like it is working properly. So we will have properly swishy tail with the frosting that follows it. Yeah, I tend to spout random terms when I'm working on stuff like this half the time. But it's because it's what it's actually called and how you use it. I think that'll be fine. And if we swap to... not that one. There. Pose mode. Clear transform all. There we go. Oh yeah, I have seen many not professional names for things in my time as like working with code and stuff. And I gotta love when people actually name their things correctly and you can tell what it is. Thingamadoohopper is a funny name, but I dread having to fix bugs in that code. It would be terrible. Alright, and then where is the Tanny so I can move them back? Tanny's a maple cookie, not a strawberry Pop-Tart. But I think we're now at the stage that we need to work on the sprinkles, because I will keep delaying them. I will keep saying that. I made their design. Oh, it wasn't coding, it was 3D assembly. Okay, well that's probably still going to run into the same problems, honestly. Leaf or sprinkle. You know what I can do? I can work on the hair clips, and then I don't have to do the sprinkles for a little bit longer. Because I'm kind of dreading the sprinkles, honestly. Just because I've never actually done sprinkles before, so I don't know how. I'd have to go Google and figure it out. So we'll add... Oh, why am I still in pose mode? I should be in object mode. Add mesh cube to start with. We will add this to the tanny hair. Add that there. Call this one hair clip. Now the question is, are we turning this hair clip into something special, or is it just going to be like a round thingy? I'm torn because I think I'll just make it a maple leaf. I think that'll be best method. Oh, and whoops, I did those transforms in object mode. I should not do that. Scale down. Actually, select invert, delete all the others. Oop, not only faces, delete faces in general. There we go. I will not say where Tanny is from because that is her personal information. Alright, scale that down. And then... Here we go, hydrated. And then let me go look up a picture of maple leaf so I have a good example. I like head fats! I could, I don't know if I want to. I think I'm gonna still leave that up to their discretion. Okay. So maple leaf. What is gonna be best way of doing this? I don't know why they look at you weird for head pats. Oh. Oh no! There were two head pats at the same time! I think you guys might have broken it. Yeah. Oh, it fixed. Okay. I don't know what you guys did. It started, then it stopped, and then it restarted. I thought I had a cooldown on it. Oh, more head pats. Oh. Where did they go? Where did my head pats go? I need to double check if I have a cooldown on that or not. Oh, they're back. What? Ah, don't cheese me! Ah. Where's his hand? There we go. Okay, so fix that. Cheese did not break the head pat. You guys did too many head pats in a row. Ah, there should be a cooldown though. Where'd my cooldown go? Where is it? Settings. Connections. This one. Head pat. Ah. That is a poop. There should be a 9-second cooldown. I don't know how you guys are managing to do it back to back. Oh, min 60. Okay, I guess I will add 60-second cooldown then. Because I would rather you guys not break head pat. I don't want to stop the head pats, I just don't want you guys breaking your hand. Well, congrats on all the points. And why all the cheeses? Alright, so we'll do this. And enjoy the alert, Gold. Let me hydrate. There we go. Your hand will grow back. I mean, you are the duck broke my English. You guys are basically a disembodied hand whenever you're giving me head pats. You're trying to clip it and your internet freaked out. Yeah, that happens. Let's see. How do I wanna do this? The hydrate does spray me, if that's what you're asking. It's one of the reasons why I keep making noise at it, because I'm getting sprayed. Yeah, it just happens occasionally, Duck. Let's do a split there. And then if we select this edge and delete that. Oop. Delete vertices. There we go. Now we should have half. And then if we do proper cuts from like there, go up, then we can do there, have it come out a bit more, up. What? Why is that there? Okay, we'll just deal with that. That should go there, and then there, 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 in, up, over. I think something like that should be a rough cutout of what I want, and then I can tweak it with subdivides and stuff. Because if we make half of it, we can then mirror it.
Looks familiar, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
What looks familiar? I'm confused. And then let's do split at that point. And then if I do, okay, so G is just gonna move it that way. That's not what we want. But if we do there, then we should be able to do G and have it actually go with the point. Hi, Danny! And for a second I thought that was a turtle that had sent that message. That's why I was so confused. Delete those faces. And then let's do there, 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 and there. And I should be able to bring these out and kind of curve it nicer. Maybe drag that down a little bit. I feel like I'm getting somewhere, but also not, and it's weird. Maple leaves are hard.
Leaf? Loaf? Lorf? Lurf?
Also, Tanny, do you want the sprinkles on the head to be sprinkles or leaves? Because I'm converting your little hair clips to maple leaf.
Eternal 2319 wants cat to shapeshift. Tenny, pick something cursed.
Fair enough, Duck. I hope you enjoy your game. And now I'm questioning what Tanny is gonna pick for cursed, because I know there are some cursed that Tanny just doesn't like. I think this needs to come down more and be more rounded. I think that's one of the things that's bugging me on it. Maybe even that. Go there.
I hate all of the cursed ones, so I pick lobster.
Lobster? Okay. Bring that out more. Meh. I feel like that should go in more. One, two, three. Don't make them too big, of course. Oops, I shouldn't have marked off that shapeshift. Oops. Alright, well, it'll just be like this for a while. Oop, dang it. Flip that around. Smooth that out a little bit more. I think that should work. Maybe drag those in. Drag that one out a smidge. Do you have the sparkle thingy on it? Here. Apply. And probably actually leave that on. Join on those two. Oops. And then now I need to try and make quads. Maybe I join there, there, there. Then I can join at that section. Join those two. That could be a quad there. And then join these. And then that's a quad. This is going to turn into two triangles at that rate, though. Oh, maybe we do... Oh, not that. Maybe we do a join there. Because then those are all quads. Oh, I think that has the same problem, though. The other option I could do is add an extra on each of those, because those were looking like they could be a little bit smoother anyways.
You have to be very careful with maple leaves, cause if you do them wrong then they look like hemp leaves.
Good point. Good point, Tanny. Now the question is, have I accidentally done the mistake, or is that one fine? Okay. Yeah, going thick on it seems to have helped. Bounding box center. shift that up a bit. And then join on those, I think. It's a bit of atrocious topology, but it's not the worst. And if we give it a little bit more dimension, grab the whole thing, scale that down, and move it into place. Smaller than that. Maybe if we do that and then do the second one. What's up, Tanny? What am I fixing? Hiccups? I cannot fix your hiccups, unfortunately. I don't think Tanny wants maple leaves instead of ears. I do still need to fix Tanny's ears, though. Tanny, what do you think of the hair clips? Should I shrink them down more? Should I go with just one? Was that yes to a... They're good? Okay. So that should work well. And I think that's probably as low of topology as I can get on something like that, which is fine. It should work. Now I need to do sprinkles, which I'm still putting off. I also have not rigged any of this, but we'll get there. I want to do all the modeling before I rig that. Oh, I've thought of a cute thing I could do for the ears, though. I want to do that first. I've gotten distracted, but I want to do that first. Because if I scoot this, take this one, scoot that too, and then do that up. That side, rotate. Oh, no. Why are you not? Okay, we're gonna grab both of those, shift those up. Vertex, no, mesh. Snap to symmetry. That should work. And if we rotate that up, bring that down, have that come out more. Bring that in a bit. There we go. Now the tufts in your ears are like little maple leaves. Or at least that's what I'm aiming for. Not quite sure if I've gotten it just yet, but I'm trying. Hey. Hydrating. 1, 2, 3. Hi, Hi, Handle. How you? I kind of want to try making these taller. So if I grab that one, turn on that, shrink that down a bit. Up. Then grab the one in here. If I can find the one in there. Come on. There it is. That one. I'm glad you like them. I mean, I make silly noises in art streams too. I just have a lot calmer vibe because I'm working on thing. Let me drag that forward a little bit. Yeah. But yeah, Tanny, what do you think of the little maple idea in the ears? Actually, I might need to scoot all of these forward a little bit. There we go. That should help sell it. Oh, yeah. The silly noises from 7 Days. 7 Days? I don't know what frickin' accent I had there. But the silly noises in 7 Days to Die are always going to be, like, hard to beat.
Nom 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 nom.
Alright. Glad to hear you like it, Daddy. I'm gonna point that up a little bit more, I think. There we go. Slightly pointier does help it feel more like maple leaf, I feel like.
Wham 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 wham.
And good luck, Duck. I don't think so. I think they came out of it finally. I can't tell you for sure, though. There we go. I think that looks better to me. Then it kind of mirrors the hair too, which is quite nice. Alright, I have delayed sprinkles for so long, I still don't know how to do them. I know there was a way. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start with just a cube and see if we can figure out, because I know there's a way to frickin' just scatter it randomly. Fully released in July 24? Or July 24? Oh, man, that is a while. Yeah, it was in development for quite some time. Cube. Okay, we have a cube. We're gonna start with just scaling the cube down. Because if we're going for sprinkles, this should be small. And then there we go. That cube, move into Tammy hair, add to the armature hair, sprinkle. Now if we get out of object mode, I feel like there was Now the question is, since I have no idea how you're supposed to actually do this, do I want to just manually place them? Because there's only like max 10 on the head type thing. It's not going to be too hard to just clone and place manually, and that'll give me greater control as opposed to actually randomizing it. So I think we're just going to do it manually. Mesh, subdivide, no, edge, subdivide. And then vertex smooth. There we go. That's probably about what we want. Actually, we'll do... two more cuts there. And then vertex smooth should give us a better one. Yesn't. So we'll do, grab that, drag that along, grab that one, drag that one along. We don't even need this one. Dissolve vertices. Oop, come on. Dissolve edges. There we go. And then grab the ends. Select up. Vertex smooth vertices. There we go. That's the shape we want. Face, shade smooth as well. Did we forget to shade smooth on anything else? We didn't on the hair clips, but I feel like those should be flat. Actually, wait. Speaking of, because we can also grab like this inner edge here from here to here and just drag out, especially if we do it on normals. We can add more curve to it. If we select these edges, can probably just hide those. And now if we do that, oh, whoops. From there to there, not the inner ones. Let's make sure that we're doing the same with this other one. Like that. So from there to there, and from there to there. Now if we pull that out, that should get a bit more definition on those.
Blub, 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 blub.
Having fun there, Tanny? Bucks. No, come on, Bucks! Why still?
Correct.
Ah. I thought I moved my hands. Did that not help? Okay, we're gonna try that. I need to fix my sink? Why do I need to fix my sink? I used to be able to remove a box. I have gifs of me literally like lifting up a box and peeking out from under it. And it's just it is a problem. It fights me so much, and I don't know why. Slurpage, thank you for the follow. And why does my sink keep dripping? I am confused. Lift that up a bit too. There we go.
The box is no longer cardboard. I keep eating them so they made them heavier materials.
Tanny, stop eating cardboard. But I think adding a little bit of dimension to that has helped. Though it has also just made that weirdly thicker. Kind of also want to see about just doing line down the middle there, whether that would look good. Good job, Duck. Good luck in any other world. We'll stay flat because I'm fretting. So I should be able to do select all these faces. And then shade smooth. That doesn't quite look nice. Hide those. Now if I do that select, is it gonna do all the way around? No. Can I at least get kind of close? Edge, mark seam, and mark sharp. That didn't solve the shade smooth either. Face, shade flat. Yeah, for wanting it to be metallic, shading flat is just the better option, I guess. Yes, it is being made now, Tanny. And yes, the stream will go on for, wait, do I not have, like, another hour? So probably easiest way to do this is actually alt select those ones, edge, mark seam, mark sharp, and then do select that, control select the next, oh, not that, that was alt select. Oh, shoot, no, not that, that. So we want to select that one, control select the next one, and then control shift plus, selection pair not found. Oh, it doesn't let me do it around. Select that one, select that one. Oop. There we go. Now if I do not a single next item found. Dang it, I'm struggling all kinds of places with this. Hydrating 1, 2, and I take it they're enjoying Baldur's Gate. Yeah, I try and keep my schedule consistent, but I also couldn't avoid having to cancel last Thursday's stream because my GPU was just having difficulties, so I had to go and fix it. You hope. That's fair. I have to put one of these as thing. Probably that upper one. Like, no one's gonna see that one. edge, clear sharp, oops, and a clear seam. There we go. I have no idea why my GPU decided to speak Korean whenever it was updating drivers. But it seems like it's behaving now, at least. That's all I really care about. I don't care what language it tries to advertise to me in. Was it main Korea? I don't know. It's an NVIDIA GPU. I don't know if their manufacturing stuff is in Korea or not. Edge, mark seam, edge, mark sharp. There we go. And then I think we did that edge. Edge, mark seam, edge, mark sharp on that one too. I hope it wasn't made in mashed potatoes. I don't like mashed potatoes. Alright, hold scale, oops, hold scale down a little bit more. That is an interesting one, Silver. Were the machines spouting German? I kind of need even smaller than that. Actually, are they smaller than the frosting? I feel like maybe that. Ah, that is fair. It is understandable that they would not know what to do. That in there. Fit that. Should probably go more that direction. Yeah, that's when Google Translate comes in handy. How many ones did I even have on Tanny's? If we zoom in on Tanny's head. Oh, I literally just had like 4. I don't know if I'll stick with 4 or not. But that's what there are on this. I think I want that one down lower. Less in line. And because Tanny is a sweet and adorable maple cookie. Oops. Okay, that one over there. Tanny, you're the one that gave me the idea for maple and cookie separately. I just put them together. I guess I do. I wish I could say it's the first time that I've made someone's identity, but no, it's not. Hi, Hazel. And I hope you sleep well. No, it doesn't have a social security number. Tanny may have their own, but they should not disclose it. I think maybe one more sprinkle. Put the last one over here. There we go. That look good? I'm not actually sure if it does. I think maybe scoot this one out more. Could actually scoot that one like to the top part of there. You had the same yes, wait, no, wait, what's wrong with it type thing that I did, where there's just something felt off. I think it was that. I think it was there was too much of a cluster there. I'm glad it looks like Tanny. If that is the vibe, I've done well. So now the trick is going to be... Wait, does the tail have sprinkles? I don't think I put sprinkles on the tail, and I hope I don't have to, now that I've said that. Hang on, moving. Okay, no sprinkles on the tail. We don't have to worry about tail sprinkles. So we can shrink Tanny back down. Keep Tanny in corner. It is funny that the ears are so different on this design versus the sketch, but I kind of like the tail or the ear floofs. I was doing 2 more hydrates because I don't remember if I did those. Yes, I don't have to worry about tail sprinkles, and I'm very happy about that. But I think that's the hair modeled. We don't have the UVs done, we don't have the weight painting done. So, we need to do those. We will start with UVs, I guess. Because we already started on the UVs for the hair clips, so now we just need to figure out what is UV for sprinkles. You are not blowing up chat. You are more than fine. Do not worry at all about that. I am happy to have you here. I think we'll select those. Do UV mark seam. That should help with that. Talking too much, basically, Tanny. No, don't actually blow up chat. No, bad.
Nom.
I don't recommend eating yourself either.
Nom.
Still not recommended. Cut around that one. That one can be this upper one. Well, they're either trying to eat you or themselves. I'm not sure which is the better scenario here. UV Maxime.
Nom 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 nom.
What are you eating, Tanny? That is the question. UV Maxime there. Okay. So we've got that. Now the question is, do I worry about UVs now, or do I try and do an Atlas UV? Well, I suppose we've already got all of the pieces that would always be consistent on Tanny.
Cardboard with packing foam peanuts.
Stop eating not food! If it's not food, you don't eat it. So many people say that. They are still not food grade. I think we'll count those as part of that too. Not strawberry Pop-Tart. Maple cookie. UV editing.
But mum, it is food. I also have a side of paper.
That's not food either. Amateur. Need to add that armature. Oh, we never applied the mirror on that. Whoops. Armature there. Add armature to that one too. And then back. Alright, armature has been added to all of them. Now I need to make sure that they all have the correct material set. It should be hair, is I believe what we're using for this. Oh! That's no good. That was Blender crashing. Let's hope we didn't lose too much. I opened the wrong one. I need to open the blend 1 file. Show an Explorer. I'm a bit scared too now. Come on. Yeah, I tend to forget that. This is why I need a frickin' save, redeem thing. Not with Blender. Anyways. Hang on, let's see. Nope, that's the wrong one. Ah, no. If that's the wrong one, how is that even? I think we might be out of luck. I think everything I just did this stream is gone. Because that last save is from frickin' the 18th, not from today. You went AFK and it broke, Danny. What do I even do here? Because that's... Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna open back up the Blender thingy. Because this is where we started at the start of stream, unfortunately. Is there a frickin' setting somewhere for auto-saving that I've forgotten? I thought I had it set up at intervals, which is why... File recover autosave. Recover autosave. Okay, okay. We're getting somewhere. This one? Hey! Hey! There we go. Okay. We seem to have significantly more. And that's why you stay calm and Google it. And I have hit save. I have confirmed that it is saved this time. I will try not to break it again. My arm is breaking though. Ignore that, please. If someone can, like, find a, like, just a funny sound of someone shouting save or wants to record themselves shouting save, I will happily turn that into a redeem. And yes, I will save again just to be sure. You know what? Hang on. Let me actually put a call out for that in the Discord. Let me put this under cat calls. We will add this as a what do I want to put this under? Community support. Shout save at me. I need funny recordings of people saying save to remind me to save my work. Please submit audio files of that. And I still need to do the reward for that. And I'll say that it'll be two tokens per audio clip. And this is for a Twitch redeem. There we go. That has now been added in catcalls if anyone wants to submit their thing there. And that is all the way back to when we had those added. We've managed to recover. We've managed to recover it. And I have created a new catcall job for people to send audio files of the word save. So that way I can have a randomized redeem that just picks one and shouts save at me. Because we know I need one of those at this point. This has been a reoccurring issue.
There are many types of monsters in this world. Monsters
Yes, please do, Danny.
monsters who abduct
And honestly, I don't care if you guys, like, take clips of, like, actors and stuff in, like, random works shouting the word save. That also works.
lying monsters are real nuisance.
Because a single word like that shouldn't get me in trouble for an audio sample. Shouldn't being the operative word. Oh, we already got one? Nice. Alright, I will go through after the stream and reward cat tokens. Hang on, is this already rigged at all? Sort of. Not correctly. Because this hair should not be moving the rest. You record the audio files separately, so you could use Audacity or any other audio program to record the audio file and then just submit it through Discord as a file. Oh, I have realized a thing. Eternal, I don't think I can download that file. I don't think I can download ones that are the voice feature. I could probably find a workaround. I could, like, play it and capture it through OBS or something. So I might have a way. But the preferred method is not through Discord's voice feature. Oh, you can download it on mobile? I might have to do that then. We will see. Get out of pose mode for now. Select those object. Wait, paint. Forgot. You're making one with a little sound? Alright. Let's do add. Get rid of all of that there. Do we have auto normalize on? We do, good. I mean, keep in mind that I try and keep my streams PG-13. Beyond that, have at it. I will only use ones that I am comfortable with for the redeem, so just keep that in mind. Alright. So now when we move this one, it is only this. But I feel like that needs to be added a little bit. Better smooth it out. There we go. Smooth it out is probably the way to go. So now we've got that. I'm not too worried about like the frosting and stuff yet. I'm just gonna worry about the hair itself. Oh, there is something that is having a time over here that shouldn't be. Alright. And then select just these ones. Because that should be the upper bit. So now if I select this one, go into that mode, and then go into add, I should be able to add that there. And then select this one. Should probably turn down that strength quite a bit. I mean, if it's a funny bit, I'm more than happy to have you do whatever the heck you want. I will encourage creativity. Oh, that's not selecting the inside, is it? That's gonna be a problem. I mean, I don't see how that's a bad thing. That one. I probably will. You were absolutely correct. I will probably see why that's a bad thing shortly. You know, it might be funny to have the last thing the last thing I do on stream for today be listening to your guys' save things. So I might do that. Because that seems like it'd be funny. Let's blend those, blend that out more. And then need to get rid of it on this one. That one shouldn't have anything. What is going on with that though? Because it looks like there's something else fighting it there. Is it this? It's not that. Not any of these. It's not the roots. Oh, it's just that. Okay. So if I just smooth that out, that should help it. Smooth this one out then. And that one. There we go. Now as that moves around, that should... it's still not quite enough, is it? Let's grab both of those. Weights. Smooth. Active group. Factor of 100. Raise that up a bit. There we go. That's feeling more like it. So that one's good. Now we need to do this side.
Okay, be a bad boy and watch me find it out for myself.
I think that should be all of them. Does look correct. And then add. There. Grab, oops, not that. Grab that one. Make sure to turn on our masking. And then what if I just do that from the get-go? Let's select both of those. Weights. Smooth. By a factor of like 10. This one probably needs smooth there too. There we go. Now if we grab that one, rotate that out. Oh, we've got some clipping there we don't want. That is definitely fighting us with something. Is it this one? No? Not that one either. Is it just that? Yeah, it's just that. Okay. That just needs more smoothing. There we go. That should do it. And then why is this so finicky? And that's why you always test your weights on various different things. Because you don't know where it'll just dislike it. Oh, and there's another one. that out there. And that's probably going to be head again, isn't it? Oops, not scale. I'm not trying to do scale. Wait. That's looking better. That back one does look a little bit off, but I think that's normals being normals and doing normal things. Alright, so then now we need to do the side ones. Which I think what I'm going to do is just pivot these all the way up and out of the way. You made your save sound nice. I will take a look once we're ready at the end. Smooth that out. Okay, I know one of these is... Okay, that one is, for some reason. Are both of them? Is that one also? Yeah, that one was also for some reason. Weird. Alright, so then we got that. Now do an add. It's going to be primarily that spot, I think. Really likes fighting on that blur. 1, 2. Alright, and then next bit, this all needs smoothing. I think that impression might be lost on me, but I'm not 100% sure. There we go. There was something there that was still doing that one. Yeah. Let's not do that one. If you want to do Kronk, do Kronk. Those two weights, smooth, active group 10, that should work. It's probably pushing it a little bit. I think it's just the Z that it's having trouble with. But that does look like it'll work. And then... Actually, I wonder if I should have done it the reverse, where it's heaviest there, and let those be more dynamic. Let's try it on this one, see which one we like better. Weights, smooth. Nope, not plus. What's smooth there? Problem is that it keeps getting these ones for some reason. This shouldn't be anywhere near here though. So then if I smooth this down more, is that gonna help? I feel like I've picked up another one again. Nope, not that one. Is it that one this time? No? Is it just it needs smoothing here? It really shouldn't have it all the way down there though. Is it the other one? Is it this one over here? Frank is fickle. Frank doesn't like showing up all the time. Okay, it's on this one. Yes, we have a friend. I think that one does work a little bit better. Yeah, that feels a lot smoother. Heck, even having this back one be more tied to this should help. Also, Tanny, I don't think I ever heard from you whether you want double ears or not human ears. That is pretty crazy, Silver. No human ears? Okay. So we'll go into object mode for a moment. This one, blend shape. So ear X, there we go. No human ears. Easy enough. Yeah, I agree. You do not need 4 ears. Just smooth that out a bit more though. There we go. And then that one, smooth that out. Do we want select just those two and select the inner side of them? Wait, what? The inner side goes all the way around there? How did I even do this hair? Is this selecting by Here, select by normal? No, normal selects all of it. UV? Not K. L. I guess that'll do. And then if we go back into this mode, turn on that, now we should be able to select that, and then do more. More of that. Now if we do that one, and then smooth that spot out, that should help. So now that edge one should always stay down. That feels like it might be a bit much though. Yeah, that feels way too stiff. I don't like that. Twigs and duct tape? Depends on how you set your stuff up, Danny. Dang, have I gone too far? It's not gonna let me do the thing? Okay. Average. Pull this out a bit more. Turn that strength down. Add a bit more. What are you doing over there? Tanny could probably do with some bluey band-aids. This top bit needs a bit more. Why is that poking through there? Smooth that out, and then so that one moves that bit, that moves the rest of that. That shouldn't be affecting that high up though. That should not be affecting up there. Should smooth down there. Ah, hey! At least I'm able to actually lift it up this time. I caught it. So it's not blocking my vision. It's a weird day when that's what is there to be proud of. And is anything else affecting that right now? No, good, okay. So that is, I don't know if I like how that is. I think it's because this needs less at the tips. Oh.
If cardboard isn't food, what is it? What hole does it go in?
You do not put cardboard in your body.
Wait, no, that didn't sound right.
Yeah. You really need to stop doing those. You have no one to blame but yourself on that. No, Tanny has very specific troubles. think that kind of works. And then that one to get that little bit of extra motion.
What?
What do you mean, what? That does mean that this one is wrong.
What do you mean specific troubles?
I mean that you were a very silly tanuki. Let's go to pose mode for a second, I think. Not edit mode, object mode. Select that one. Pose mode, select all, pose, clear transform all.
I can't tell what part that you are poking fun at, and I'm confused.
There's a couple I can think of. Let me do the hydrate. I think your clumsiness is one of the ones currently. That and habit of eating things you shouldn't, which is, I guess, lumped under clumsiness. Thank you for reminding me to save my progress. I am saving. Alright, not edit mode. Let's try pose mode again. So that one's like that, and the other is like that. I don't know if I actually like that better. Tanny, which one do you like better? Which physics feels better to you? Is it this one, where it's kind of more as one, or this one where the front moves more than the back? Two. So this one? I guess we'll say that one's 2. Okay. So then I do need to redo 1. So we're gonna go object mode, select that again, weight paint. I believe the trick that we did there was just that this back bit was more on base. And then now if we do that one.
Almighty Keidakat kaleidoscope, I want uppies.
I'm not a kaleidoscope. And you want uppies, Tanny? I suppose I can give you uppies. Hang on, where are you in here? I see Nightbot. I see... Is this one you? Yes, I have found you! Alright. Oop, wrong button. Uppies. There you go. You are now in my head.
Yay, I have been given uppies by the Keidakat cabinet.
I am not a cabinet! And gold roll to be put on my shoulder. 15. I guess I'll allow that one. Where is the gold? There is the gold. There you go. You are now upside down on my shoulder. Actually, wait. Let me move you to my other shoulder. There you go. You're now right set up on my other shoulder. I'm not a cabinet nor a car! we go. That should help a little bit. I want to go even more than that, though. Should be just the end there. I'm not a wardrobe either.
Correct. Mum is a kaleidoscope.
I am not a kaleidoscope. What is wrong with you? Why do I exist when you look away and I turn back? Because object permanence.
But are you sure? You could be and not know it.
How could I not know that I'm a kaleidoscope? And not everyone could get uppies, because I can't put everyone up at the same time. Actually, I suppose I could. I could give everyone uppies. I don't know if I want to give everyone uppies.
Keidakat kaleidoscope.
You know what? For that, Silver, let me give you uppies as well. Where are you? Is this one? Yes, I found you. You were getting uppies in the corner up here. There you go. I don't know if that's a timeout corner or what, but you're up there. Smooth that out. And then next one. That needs to smooth out more. There we go. I think that should help.
Cheese.
Cheese? I haven't been cheesed. Does that look the same now? Not quite. I think that's getting affected by something it shouldn't be. Or maybe not. Yeah, because it is just that one, which that looks about the same. Whenever it decides to drop you, I don't know how long that takes. I tend to just put people places and then forget. Yes, your fate is up to a timer. I think that's correct. Pose mode. So we've got that one that moves like that. This one, much the same. And then we've got that one. That one. That one works. Yes, there's a thumbtack stuck in you. That's how I give uppies. That's a weird one. Alright, so now we're just missing the physics on the pigtails and also weight painting the other additional hair things. We'll start with joining these ones. So if we do add modifier, armature, grab hair, add modifier, data transfer, grab from that one, vertex data, nearest face interpolated, vertex group generate and apply. Now when we click on the armature and go pose mode, nope, that's edit mode, pose mode. There we go. Now the hair clips move with the hair. We've done the thing. You have committed gravity.
Keidakat.
I am not a kaleidoscope! And Eternal asked for uppies, I will give Eternal uppies. Because Eternal has not gotten uppies yet. Where is Eternal? Eternal, say something, I need to find you. Is this one? No, that's Midnight. Oh wait, you're the dragon, right? Hang on. Come on. There we go. Alright. Eternal, you get a turn on my head. Alright, now Frosting needs armature. Add armature. Silly Tanny. And then add another data transfer from the Taniyuki hair again for text data. Nearest face interpolated. Generate. Apply. Tanny is certainly a little bit of chaos, but who isn't in this group? Point proven.
Ooh, I think this one's my new favorite.
Fair enough, Tanny, though do try and keep it from getting too long, otherwise it may end up skipped. I'm glad you like your uppies, Eternal. Now let's check pose mode. Is this going as it should? Why are those not moving?
That one was a bit longer than I meant it to be.
I am glad you're learning the limits, Tanny. Oh, I didn't apply it. That's why. Here's space interpolator. That one, generate. Apply. What? Oh, did I not do a source on it? Generate. Apply. There we go. Now if we grab the armature, pose mode. There we go. Now the sprinkles move with the hair. That is what I expect to see. Aside from that one, that's not what I expect to see. I think we need to go and change that. Yes, we will be ending the stream with the audio files to save. Though, Tanny, can I get your help with that? I want you to run through and listen to the audio files that were added. Actually, no, not Tanny, not Tanny. Because I know Tanny has sensitivity to some audio stuff. Do not do that, Tanny. Eternal, if you don't mind helping out, would you mind listening to all of them and confirming? I do trust you since you were a longtime member of the community. Thank you, Eternal. Basically just put a red X emote on any that I shouldn't listen to on stream for any reason. I will review them all individually myself later. This is just ones that are obviously okay for stream right now.
Inverted exclamation mark, 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 inverted exclamation mark.
That was a confusing one, Tanny. And it sounds like it shouldn't take too long to get through them then. How is that even... There we go. So I need to add a smooth on this bit. There we go. That should feel more... Yeah. Object mode.
I meant to...
Oh, of course you did, Tanny. Maybe? Good question. I would say, what would be a good emote for that? What are all the symbol emotes? Put a question mark on it. There are a couple question mark emotes. And have an 8-bit. Alright. So I think that's all the weight painting for the bangs done. Which is still not even all of the hair. Pose, transform. Oh no, a clear transform all. There we go. Alright, hydrating. And then... so that one just has that attached to it. I think we'll add the pigtails onto the hair root R1. So if we go into edit mode, select from those, extrude out to the base of the pigtails. Or should the pigtails be their own? How do I want to do that one? For now, I'll do... maybe that one's like the most important. Because that's gonna be the one that people try and poke. And then... extrude out. Do one in the middle between those two. And then maybe one for the lower two. Welcome back, Duck. Tanny has been having fun with Russell's text-to-speech. There we go. That should probably be enough to run them. Which means that I can then remove those, delete bones. And now we need to start weight painting to those. How do we want to do this? So let's go object mode. Select that one and that one. Weight paint.
Cheer 1.
Oh, I forgot. Need to apply the mirror modifier. Apply an armature. That armature. Object mode. Weight paint mode now. There we go. That should work. And now we should be able to just select all these ones. And heck, do we want to do a gradient on this? Because we could use a gradient tool.
I want to commit to...
Do not commit arson. There's a reason I would not bring the arson command back. Because I used to have an arson command. My stream set on fire many times. I'm sure you want the arson command. That's why I don't want to give it.
I'm having too much fun with...
I can tell, Danny. I just realized this needs the root bone. So turn that one off, grab that one, add. Put that all the way up. There we go. All right, now they're all the same. I do not want a spontaneous combustion command either, because I don't want to set on fire. Alright, now how does that look? That looks more bendy. I think we still need probably a little bit more. I don't think the hydrate button will extinguish me like that.
Final bits I have, I shall spend them in the only way I can. And that is to do what needs to be done. And that is...
Of course. And no, I do not want to do a frickin' arson command. I know it will end up disruptive. You remember the arson command, Annie? If I remember correctly, you weren't even talking at that time. We do have a yeet command. Now I need to grab those two. There we go. Bring that up. And a little bit extra on the tips. There we go. So now that should work with all these to where if they're like rotated like you're going forward, or they'll all bend, it will naturally curve towards the center. Yeah, I like that. That should work. It'll definitely work well enough. Cold. The moon is cold. We are at time, but I think I'm going to try and finish up at least weight painting the hair. Though it is a little bit concerning that I haven't gotten the UVs set up, so I can't exactly do the texture painting immediately next time. Whenever the next time I work on this is. That in there. Come on. There's where I grabbed that. Okay. Spread that out, and then a little bit more on the tips. Thank you. I could also try adding a smooth on this. I might do that. Try and get it more nice and bendy, as opposed to the smooth gradient we have going here. But first we need to get them all equal, or at least equal enough. Okay, so we've got that. Now is that working as intended? Certainly looks like it to me. So now if we grab all of these, oop, not like that. Weights, smooth, selected pose bones. Was I doing my smooth rug earlier? I might have been. I want to tone that down quite a bit. I think probably 2 is about where we want that. Yeah, I think that looks good. So that's the compressed one, that's the not compressed one, and we can even double check that by lowering that, raising that one, pulling this one in. Rotate that down. Yeah. That should do. So then do object mode, grab the armature, not edit mode. Armature please. Pose mode, select all, pose, clear transform, all. There we go. That resets that. Oh, we do have a Frank. Alright, so hair physics is done. Well, not physics. Hair rig is done. And we should still have the tail rigged as well. Yeah, tail is still rigged. Now the other question I have is if we go into pose mode for this one. Object mode. Grab that one, pose mode. Are our ears still as they should be? I believe they should, because we just copied more of the mesh that was already on them. Yesn't. That clearly needs a little bit more tweaks. Because that's not working right. So let's go object mode, select that weight paint. Ah, yes, because that is all the way on that when it should have some of that in there. So we'll do that as select these. And then if we do that as another gradient, we should be able to get what we want. Yeah, that looks better. That's nice and smooth. Now we just need to do the same on the other side. So we just grab that one. Same thing. Those. And gradient. I think it was about there. Yes, Tanny will be getting lobster as placeholder outfit. Uh-oh. What's going on there? What has happened there? What? Why is there... What? What? Eh? Why are you here? What part are you even from? Over there, apparently. Alright, saving. Okay, why is that like that then? We're gonna put a smooth there, I think. Alright, that look better. Yes, and how far down does that go? I feel like that needs a little bit less. Radius up, weight down. Smooth that out more. I think that should do it. They've got things to do. They can't hang around all the time. I think that should be good. So if we go there, object pose mode, select all, clear transform again, and then yeah, that looks about the same on both. How am I supposed to know? There we go, hydrated. All right, so I think that might be it for today. We are already 8 minutes over after all. I will save again. Managed to fully model the hair. I think next time is going to be, well, I don't know if it's going to be next time. I might swap out which productive I'm doing. But next time I work on Tannies, we'll be working on the UVs and then the texturing. You want a photo? I can just send you a photo now. Let me just grab my snipping tool. I need to listen to the thingy anyways. Alright, I guess I will send you one after stream, because snipping tool apparently... Oh, no, it's open now. There we go. There we go. Got that one. It tends to be a bit temperamental. So I'll stick that there. You now have photo. And then, right, now I need to do the listening to the thingy, which I should have Discord audio already pulled in. So we're gonna... Eternal, I like how yours is the one you put a question mark for. If someone else wants to double check Eternals, go for it, but let me just pause my music first. And then let's start with Tannies.
Save.
I mean, that is certainly a save one. And then, could you guys hear that one before I listen to the other ones? Did that come through on stream? Okay. I'm glad that came through on stream. So let's listen to Silver's first one.
Hey Cat, this is Blender. Go ahead and save before I crash again.
Alright, I like that one. That one's funny. Though it will be especially funny if I'm not playing Blender. Or playing Blender? If I'm not using Blender. If I'm like in either Substance Painter, Krita, or just playing a game. Oh, I'm sorry you accidentally deleted a song for that. Eternals is safe? Okay.
I sure do feel like crashing soon. Be a shame if you saved your progress or something.
That is a very funny one too, Silver. I like that one. Alright, let's hear what Eternals was then. What?
Save.
Alright. It took a second to actually load. It was just static for a second. Yes, I will have to... it is a very good mic. I will give you that. I'll probably leave this one open for a little while longer, see if anyone else wants to throw more saves in there, because it'll be funny. But I'll see if I can start getting something thrown together with those. So that'll be the thing that I do after stream. And then, as for when we'll be live next, I will be live on Thursday. I'm going to be doing... what am I going to be doing? Nemesis, I think. I hope. There's been a little bit of difficulties scheduling with that one, so keep an eye out for if it ends up changing again, but hopefully I'll be able to do that one. I probably should have put a limit on how long it would be. I would say, like, no more than 10 seconds. 10 seconds is probably actually too long. Because it should be, like, very quick thing. Though, I don't know. If it's too long, I could try trimming it down. Yeah, you definitely want them short. Because they should just be short little reminder. Yeah, I think 8 seconds might be too long. So probably 8 seconds is probably max. Use the palm sun? I don't know what the palm sun is. No, don't do 3 minutes. But yes, so Nemesis is coming up, and then Sunday will probably be more Hightail. I still need to make a thumbnail for that. No wonder I'm confused, Brick. And the next Tuesday will be more Productive, and I will decide in a couple days on whether it's going to be more of Tanny's or something like an emote or something. You done? Do I need to fix my thing, or are you gonna fix it for me? Come on, you gotta try harder than that if you want to fix my thing. Still going. Fine, I'll fix it myself. Where is it? Alright, you got to it before I could. Good job. Alright, so 11 hydrates before I end the stream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and there's 11. But yes, I love these streams too. Streaming is very fun. Alright, who are we going to go raid is now the question. Do we want someone we know or someone else doing art? What are you guys in the mood for? Oh, there is a Charalee streaming right now. We haven't raided them in a while. I mean, you can try raiding whoever we're raiding's pantry. Good luck with that. And then there's also a Corals Yet who's streaming. And Orzul, we've raided them before. Oh, there is someone that we've raided before who is doing art. That is a King Nysioth. I think we've encountered them in one of their VR chat streams before, I believe. Yes, we have. They are currently doing doodles, so it might be cool to go check out what they're working on. So I'll set up the raid for that. And then I think I've already covered everything because we've got Thursday stream, which should be Nemesis. Sunday is Hightail, and then Tuesday will be something productive. I haven't quite decided what yet. Oh, and we've got another friend. Yes, I hope to see you guys next time. Do it,